This recording is with regards to Part C, number 1, Part C, in the MAP 115 final exam review. It's on matrices. Here we have a 2 by 2 plus a 2 by 2 is equal to a 2 by 2. All right, and as you can see, there are certain letters that are involved, variables, meaning they are unknowns, and the question says to find the values of x and y. And actually, it gave us the answer, x is 10 and y is equal to -7. So let's find out how this 10 and this -7 were obtained. So here it says you can go to Unit 1, page 6 to 7. So let's do that. Here we are in Unit 1. It's about matrices. So the topic is equal matrices. That's what we have on page 6. And here you have an example 3 and example 4. Very similar. So if this matrix on the left is equal to this matrix on the right, the corresponding elements must be equal. So 1 is equal to 1, so x must be equal to 2. 2y must be equal to 7. 3 must be equal, 7 plus y, sorry. And 3 must be equal to 3 plus x. Okay, so as you can see in the solution, that's the case. X is equal to 2. 2y is equal to 7 plus y. You can solve for y, yes? 2y is equal to 7 is equal to y plus 7, or 7 plus y. You subtract y on both sides, and then you end up with y is equal to 7. And 3 is equal to 2a plus x. We know what is x already. X is equal to 2, so you substitute 2 into the place of x, and you have 3 is equal to 2a plus 2. Subtract 2 on both sides, and then you divide by 2 to find out e is equal to a half. Okay, and on page, and then you have another example, example 4. Okay, and here is the solution, the same concept. And on page 7 now, oh, and here you have some YouTube links, some video links you can look at. Page 7, you've got exercises. So coming back to our question. So therefore, 3 plus -3 is equal to 0, which of course makes sense, okay? When you add in matrices, you add the corresponding elements. Oh, by the way, it would be a good idea to also take a look at how to add matrices. Okay, so it's not just number 6 alone. We have to employ adding of matrices. Okay, when you add matrices, you add the corresponding elements. Okay. And here it is written, addition or subtraction of matrices is performed by adding or subtracting elements in corresponding positions. The two matrices must have the same size. So in this example 1, if you want to add, this is a 2 by 3 plus another 2 by 3, to add the elements in the corresponding position. So 2 plus 3, and that will give us 5. -4 plus 4 will give us 0, etc. So we must include pages 4 to 7 in such a question. So here we have to change 6 to 4. So on pages 4 to 7, that's where you can go to get help for such a question, because we have addition between those two matrices right here. Right, so therefore now, pages 4 to 7, we can get help for such a question. Right, so therefore now, here now, we are going to add x plus -4 will give us 6. Okay? X plus -4 is equal to 6. X plus -4, because x and -4 are corresponding elements, is equal to 6. 6 is a corresponding element. And with that, we can solve for x. X plus a -4, and a positive times a negative is a negative. So that's x subtract 4 is equal to 6. So we've got to add 4 on both sides to cancel out 4. We plus 4 on the left. We have to plus 4 on the right. So 4 cancels out on the left, and we are left with x is equal to 10. 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Similarly, we have negative 5 plus 2y is equal to, no, negative x plus 2y, because x and 2y are corresponding elements, not negative 5. X plus 2y is equal to negative 4. All right, they are both occupying the second row, first column, second row, first column, second row, first column. So we have got x plus 2y is equal to negative 4. Now we already found the value of x, which is 10. So we can substitute 10 in the place of x. So now we have 10 plus 2y is equal to negative 4. So we only have one letter to solve for, and we can rearrange to make it the subject of the equation. We can subtract 10 on both sides, cancel out 10 from the left side. 10 subtract 10 is 0. So we are left with 2y. Negative 4 subtract 10 is negative 14. And then now we can divide by 2 on both sides to cancel out 2. And then we are left with y is equal to 14 divided by 2. Y is equal to negative 14 divided by 2, sorry. Y is equal to negative 14, negative 7, sorry. And let us take a look at the answer that we are given. X is 10. Here we have x is equal to 10, and y is equal to negative 7. Negative 14 divided by 2 is equal to negative 7. So here we have it. We have found the answers that were provided. X is 10 and y is equal to negative 7.